a lot of people reach out to me from all over the country and tell me that bail applications are dismissed, and they ask me what to do. And I tell them, but the obvious thing to do is to go and appeal, is to file a fresh bail application before the higher courts. And if the High Court of the state has also dismissed the bail application, be it the anticipatory bail or the regular bail application, there is always the remedy of applying for a special leave petition before the Supreme Court as well. I always tell everybody, and I've said this in multiple videos, always exhaust all your remedies when it comes to bail. A lot of times these same people then ask this question, and they say that our local lawyer tells us that if we apply for bail in the higher courts and if that bail is also rejected, we will face a difficulty in getting a discharge or getting the matter quashed by the High Court, or ultimately we can even be convicted in the matter just because the High Court or the Supreme Court dismissed our bail application. I tell them that it is completely incorrect, that the parameters of grant of bail under sections 437, 438 and 439 of the Criminal Procedure Code are very, very different from the parameters of getting a discharge or getting a quashing done under section 482 of the Criminal Procedure Code. And forget about conviction or acquittal at the culmination of the trial, because there is so much more that is there. Having said that, there is this 1% chance that incorrectly, subconsciously, a judge might weigh in a little, but that happens only, from my experience, in maybe say 1 in 1,000 cases, which is anyways improper. They will never mention anything like this in their order. They will never say, oh, because the High Court had dismissed the bail application, I am not going to discharge. Or they're not going to say that because the Supreme Court has dismissed the SLP, I am not going to quash this charge sheet. That never happens. Even if there is that 1 in 1,000 chance that you might be the one, you have to take it, because according to me, the odds are pretty good. But in any case, this in terms of the law, in terms of what is actually practiced in the courts of law everywhere across the country, it's a big misconception that a lot of people have, that if your bail is rejected by the High Court or by the Supreme Court, you will have a very, very tough time in getting off in the matter. Completely incorrect. Apply for your bail, get out as soon as possible. Because if you are falsely implicated in a false case, your biggest concern is always your liberty. Because ultimately, if you have a half decent lawyer as well, if you are falsely accused, no matter how grievous the accusation, after considering of all sorts of evidence which are there, after a long protracted trial where all the witnesses, the states, your witnesses, everything, when they come on board, they give all their testimony, you will be acquitted.